Watch out. Boss is on the warpath.
How come?
Wayne hasn't done the roster.
Ah, so what else is new, eh?
Well, I suggested Maggie should do them because Wayne's always stuffing them up anyway.
Thanks very much, Nick.
Sounds like a good idea to me, mate.
Right, be good children. I'm off on patrol.
I'm off to the ladies.
Mate, how are you?
Sweet the devil. G'day, mate.
What?
May I interest you in a raffle ticket?
Yes,
Only
all right.
20 cents.
All right.
What name?
Ros Patterson.
Oh, you're the policeman's wife, aren't you?
Yes.
Jean Richards.
Hi.
We'd love to have you come along and give us a talk. We're always on the lookout for someone. Sergeant Croydon's been along, but so far we haven't had the wives' point of view.
Me give a talk.
Well, the Country Women's Association won't bite you.
Well, I'm fairly new as far as wives go, Mrs. Richards. So's Wayne as a policeman.
Well, he's certainly made a name for himself in this town.
Because he was shot.
That must have been a dreadful time for you.
Yes, it was. I don't know if I'd be able to talk about it yet.
Well, we'd love to have you along. Love to have you join us, too.
Thank you.
Now, that is really superb, Joe.
I'm not whinging, boss. I'm just saying it's not real police work.
Oh?
It's paper shuffling.
That's what I do in here. I'd hate to think it wasn't police work. It means I'd be getting paid under false pretenses. You're not suggesting that, are you?
No, boss.
Good. Bloke gets his name in the press, his picture on the telly. He starts believing he's someone special, but that wouldn't be you, though, would it?
No.
There's stuff out there. Crime reports, circulars coming in all the time, counter-inquiries. All police work. Not very glamorous, but it needs to be done.
Yes, boss.
As does the roster. Now get on with it.
Wayne, what weekends are you putting me down for?
I'm not up to that yet.
Listen, I need to be clear the weekend of the 14th.
Why?
Personal reasons.
Sorry.
Wayne, Harvey Jensen's asked me down to Melbourne for a party.
I thought he'd given up on you at the academy. Must be getting desperate.
Go on, mate.
My clothes are sopping. Could have at least given me a chance to dry myself.
What's this? This is Barry Taylor, or so he says.
It is Barry Taylor.
I caught him starkers in the river. He says he was
I
washing.
was washing.
Well, get him something to get dried with.
Don't want everyone watching.
We'll respect your modesty, Mr. Taylor, in there, if you don't mind. There's that ruling you wanted.
There's been complaints about a flasher down by the river.
Yeah? You think that's him? I don't want anybody watching.
It's the shy ones that do it, you know. I've seen profiles.
Really?
Psychological profiles.
Hello, Mount Thomas Police. Yep. Righto. Mr. Wilkinson, Shaw's Supermarket.
Oh, must be the new manager.
He's got a shoplifter for us.
Off you go, Doyle.
There's someone on their way now, sir.
Madam, I'm Constable Doyle from Mount Thomas Police. Madam? Can I have your name, please?
This is what she took. They were in her bag when she was stopped outside the store.
Thank you. Madam, I'm arresting you for shoplifting. It won't help matters not to give me a name.
Burns. Helen Burns.
$6.40. Is that all the money you've got?
$6.40 more than I had this time last week.
What were you doing down at the river?
I told you, I wanted a wash. Not what he's been saying. That's disgusting.
So you took all your clothes off in order to wash in the river?
Yes.
Most people take a shower.
Most people have got somewhere to live. Lock me up if you like. At least I have a roof over my head.
And a concrete floor under your back. I don't think you'd enjoy it much.
The river path's a public thoroughfare.
I didn't see anyone.
Well, two ladies saw you.
They must have been hard up for a thrill.
We think you might be.
Joke's a joke, fellas. I'm not your pervert. Look, my name's Barry Taylor. I come from Sydney. I was on the way.
Anything, mate. You haven't got any ID.
I told you. Everything I own is in my pack. And my pack's somewhere between here and Brisbane on some stupid great interstate truck with... Some stupid great interstate truckie.
Lock him up till we can verify his story. What? Taylor reckons he's never been anywhere near here before. Says he got a lift from Bendigo with a truckie called Bruno. Stopped off at Ronnie Field's servo for petrol about 5 this morning.
Took a shine to Mount Thomas, decided to stay.
No, he went to the toilet and Bruno shot through without him. Give Ronnie a ring, check it out, will you? Otherwise we'll think about putting him in a lineup. Hello.
Mrs. Burns is helping us with our inquiries.
Helen, Wayne, look after Mrs. Burns, will you? Constable. What's the story?
She's the shoplifter.
You know who you've got there? Omerod Macmillan Burns, the solicitors on the high street.
Oh, the husband's that Burns.
Before that, the firm was owned by her father. Sam Macmillan was an institution in this town.
So what do you want me to do? She still pinched stuff, and the shop wants to press charges.
What did she take?
Goods to the value of $15.44. That's according to Wilkinson, the manager.
Well, what does she say?
Very little so far.
I'll speak to her. Problem, Constable?
If you think you should get involved. It's a straightforward case of shoplifting.
Allegedly committed by the wife of a local solicitor who, to my knowledge, has never done one wrong thing in her entire life. Strike you as a bit odd?
No.
Bring her in.
Mrs. Burns, would you like to come through?
Am I going to be charged?
Sergeant Croydon would like to speak with you.
I've got no excuse, I know. I did take those things.
This way.
Sit here, Helen.
How are you, Tom? How's Nell?
Fine. You do understand why you're here, don't you, Helen?
Naturally.
They're saying you took some things from Shaw's supermarket without paying for them.
That's right.
So, you did take them. Can you tell us why?
I didn't want
You didn't want Martin to what?
He wouldn't want me buying chocolates. He'd say it was an extravagance.
So you stole them?
Suppose.
You suppose?
No, that's not right. I remember stealing them. I remember putting them in my bag and leaving the supermarket. I felt all over the place.
Why this? You said Martin wouldn't like you buying chocolates. Why this?
My brother used to wear it.
Cameron?
That scent reminds me of him.
You can't make me drop the charges.
No, I can't. And I wouldn't want to.
So why are we having this conversation?
Mrs. Burns was very upset this morning. I'm satisfied she wasn't fully aware of what she was doing.
Friend of yours, is she?
This isn't a big town, Mr. Wilkinson. When you've been here for as long as I have, you get to know almost everybody, at least by sight. Where were you working before this?
Sydney.
Bit different to Mount Thomas.
Not so different. Look, when you're running a supermarket, people still rob you blind. I am not withdrawing the charges. An example has to be made. Begin as you intend to go on. That's my motto.
Fair comment. Next time I see Horry Shaw, I'll let him know how conscientious his new manager is.
You know Mr. Shaw?
We have the occasional beer together. Get off a couple of times a year fishing. He's a good man, Horry. Fair. He understands how a town like this works. Perhaps that's why he's done so well. Well, I'd better get back. Thanks for your time, Mr. Wilkinson.
Sergeant Croydon,
The manager's decided to drop the charges.
Why would he do that? He seemed intent on pursuing it when I was in his office.
Obviously, he had a change of heart.
Did you speak to him?
Helen, the important thing is that the matter's closed. My advice is to put it behind you.
So I'm not going to court?
No. And whether you decide to talk to Martin about it or not is your choice. But I don't think it would hurt.
I can go now?
Constable Doyle will drive you home. You take care, Helen.
This way.
You must be thinking there's one law for the rich.
You grew up here?
I made the break once. It didn't last. It's been let go a bit. Me and the house both. I don't suppose if I made coffee... No, you wouldn't have the time. Oh, thanks for driving me.
Oh, Wayne, can you change me to an afternoon shift there?
No,
Why not?
because I've just worked it out.
Look, you drongo, you got me down for a whole week of days, and there's a 6 a.m. start after a late night.
Do you want to move? You're dropping crumbs all over me. Morning. I believe my wife's here. I'd like to see her now. Mr. Burns?
Martin.
Tom, I was told Helen's been brought in. What the hell's going on?
Come on through.
You want to get that?
Mount Thomas, please. Oh, Bruno. Good on you, mate. Thanks for calling.
$15. I can't believe she'd do something like this.
Yes, well.
Helen knows if there's anything she needs, all she has to do is come to me and ask.
But she does have to ask.
Well, we all have to count our pennies these days, Tom. The fact is, you haven't helped.
Me?
Jewel McCartney have been getting the cases from here. Still, I suppose it's only natural, being a good Catholic yourself.
We don't send them to anyone. They choose their own solicitors.
They were coming to us in Sam McMillan's day. It's been pretty slim pickings lately.
Could be we're actually getting less crime.
But from shoplifting, eh?
Martin, have you got any idea why Helen did this?
No, not a clue.
Has it happened before?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Any mental problems?
Meaning what?
Meaning she was obviously in a bit of a state.
That makes two of us. I don't mind telling you, Tom, this is the last thing I need at the moment.
She mentioned Cameron.
Cameron?
Did she say anything to you?
No.
Now, Bruno's given your bag to another driver who's coming back down this way. He's going to drop it off at Ronnie Field Servo on Gaston Road. There you go. You should be there by now, so I'll give you a lift over. If your ID checks out, you're free to go.
Free to go where?
Well, you don't want to get any more strife around these parts, mate, so don't stick round.
As the flypaper said to the fly.
What?
Don't stick around. That's what the flypaper said to the fly. And then the fly said to the flypaper, you want me to buzz off.
That'll be right, Barry.
Yeah, well, after I get my bag. Did Bruno say why he dumped me?
He forgot about you.
Story of my life.
Hey. What's up your nose?
The boss.
What about him?
You know, I think he thinks we're social workers. The Burns woman. He got the supermarket manager to drop the complaint against her.
I'll save you some paperwork. Her husband's in there now.
Whose husband?
You'll see Helen's all right.
Yes, of course I will. I don't know what brought it on, but whatever it was, I'm sure it won't happen again.
Well, we were concerned enough about her for Doyle here to drive her home.
Oh, wonderful. Made sure the neighbours didn't miss the show, did you?
Bye, Martin.
Goodbye.
So, how was she when you got her home?
Oh, she seemed okay. I thought you weren't going to tell the husband.
I didn't. The store manager phoned him to big note himself.
Well, maybe he didn't like being forced to drop his complaint.
No one forced him to do anything. It was his decision. Come in here. That's what triggered it.
Cameron McMillan, loved brother of Helen.
20 years ago yesterday. It was a wet night. The car was a write-off. Smelled of blood and alcohol.
You were there?
I wouldn't have been much older than you are now. Later on, I had to go round to the house and break the news to Helen and her father. Still think we should have charged her?
You're the boss.
All right, Doyle, get it off your chest. If you got something to say, say it.
That woman committed a crime. You know, I thought it was our job to arrest and charge her. After that, I thought it was up to the courts.
You think dragging Helen Burns through a court case would have solved anything?
I don't know. It's not up to me.
Meaning it's not up to me either.
Look, it seems to me that sometimes it could be an advantage not to have local knowledge.
Never. If I'd shown partiality because of friendship, I wouldn't have lasted 3 weeks in this job.
But that's exactly what you did today.
Special circumstances.
You say.
That's right, Doyle. I say. Anything else?
Another drink?
No, I'll have a pack of chips. You know I can turn my hand to anything. This room looks like it could use a lick of paint.
Kind of like it the way it is, thanks.
Righto. Night.
Good night. Bye. Poor beggar.
Yeah, he told Nick he was going to get a lift out of town.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of trouble.
Planning on staying here tonight?
Oh, I'll take him home. It's past his bedtime.
Well, it's your fault. And PJ and Maggie wanting to change your shifts.
Tried more permutations and Tat's lotto.
Well, mate, you know how you fix that? You fix me up and you forget about the rest.
That'd be right, wouldn't it? Stuff it. Come on, let's go home. What's for dinner?
Aren't you cooking?
I'm going to knock off, boss. You fancy a beer?
No, thanks. Not tonight. I'll get straight home. It's been a long day.
Yeah, all right. See you tomorrow.
Oh, Nick, before you go, I had a call this afternoon from Jim Bowles over at the high school. He's got a Danny Matthews. Jim reckons he's a bright kid. Doesn't usually miss school, but they haven't seen him for about a week. You're out that way in the morning, aren't you?
Oh, bit of a detour. Can you just ring the parents?
They tried. The phone's been disconnected. Check it out, OK? Won't kill you.
You, Mr. Matthews?
Yeah.
The school asked us to drop in.
No, I've been expecting someone.
They've been wondering where Danny is.
No need to wonder any more then, eh?
Is that him on the bike?
Yeah. Some of the herds got him with the bull, and he's trying to get him out. Click that on for us, would you?
Your wife at home?
She got a cleaning job in St David's. Won't be back till 4 or thereabouts. Oh, damn it.
It's all right, mate. I'll do it.
Ta.
You should be wearing gloves doing this.
Yeah.
You got a bit of arthritis.
Both hands. I'm booked in the hospital. Not that they can do much, except send me another bill.
How long you been like that?
Ah, it don't come on you sudden. I used to be able to do a bit until... Ah, what's the use? Who ought to shoot a man?
The boy's 14 years old. The law says he has to go to school.
Well, I tried telling that to his father, but it didn't do any good.
What did he say?
Well, he needs the kid to run the property. End of conversation.
Not when the education department finds out. They'll be out there straight away with a court order.
It's pretty rough, though. I mean, this bloke's faced with losing his farm. What's he supposed to do?
Special circumstances, eh, Doyle? Boss, you think you really need those glasses in here?
Yesterday wasn't the first time. There's more back at the house. I do it when I'm depressed. When I was a child, I used to look for nice things, you know, to cheer me up. It's like that, I think.
But all this...
It's built up over the years. This definitely will go to court, won't it?
It'll have to. Martin doesn't know anything about this.
No. No idea. Do you know what he told me? He said that Cameron phoned him the night he died. My brother phoned Martin and said he was going to kill himself because he'd failed his law exam and couldn't face my father.
Your father wasn't like that?
Oh, yes, he was. My father was a terrifying man. My brother just wanted someone to talk to. Just to talk. And Martin hung up on him. Said if he was stupid enough to want to kill himself, he should go ahead and do it. And he did.
When did he tell you this?
The day before yesterday. He was angry because of the notice I'd put for my brother in the paper.
He was making it up.
Cameron was weak, like me. It'd be the truth.
He do that too?
Well, that was for yesterday. He thought I deserved a lesson. He does that. He thumps me when he thinks I deserve it. And then when he's thumped me enough, he seems to think everything's all right, equilibrium restored. The trouble is, I think it's left me a very unbalanced woman.
Make a complaint against him, Helen. We can charge him with assault.
Oh, I've done enough.
Where is he today?
He's got a case in court.
What the hell's going on?
Your wife's admitted to other thefts over a period of time. She's supplied us with evidence, some of which we're now taking down to the station.
Well, I'm coming with her.
I'm not sure that's a good idea, Mr. Burns.
I beg your pardon.
I don't think that's necessary, Martin.
That's hardly for the police to decide, Tom.
Do you want your husband there, Mrs. Burns?
I'll be acting as her solicitor.
She hasn't nominated one.
I imagine she hasn't had a chance yet. Helen.
Look, Mr. Burns, she may find your presence intimidating.
What? Who is this person? What the hell's she talking about?
I'm talking about the marks on her face.
Helen, what have you been saying to them?
Oh, look, he's intimidating her now.
Tom, I've got no idea what this woman's on about. But you'd better remind her about my right to communicate with my client without harassment or interruption.
Harassment or interruption?
Helen, you want me to be there when they talk to you, don't you? Darling, you need me there with you.
How's it going in here?
It's farcical.
Mount Thomas Police. Yeah, hi, Chris. Yeah, he's here. Chris for you. Problem at the pub.
Well, we can't go stretching
Hello,
proceedings
what's up?
forever so she doesn't have to go home with him. She'd be better off in custody.
All right, you know
If
who
she
it
isn't willing to make a complaint, Maggie, there is nothing
Yeah,
we can...
yeah, she's too beaten and cowed.
All right,
They
I'll do
usually
that.
are. We just can't ignore it.
As I said, there is nothing to investigate until she makes a complaint.
Yeah, so what do? We charge her with the thefts and then let her go home with him so he can start on it all over again. You know, I thought she was a friend of yours. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
If I can get him out of there, you think you could get her to make a statement?
I don't know. I can try.
Well, you'd better try bloody hard. Otherwise, it's going to hit the fan.
What are you going to do?
Something I'll probably live to regret.
What about this one, Mrs. Burns? Well, maybe this one?
Tom, this is bloody outrageous. How long are you going to keep
I'd like
Helen
to talk
here?
to you, Martin, in my office.
I'm not leaving Helen. I've got every right to be here.
That wasn't a request, Martin. If necessary, I'll have you forcibly removed.
You can't do that. You wouldn't dare.
Senior.
All right. But you'll regret this, Croydon.
I didn't know there was anyone there till I went to clean the room. You must have taken the key from behind my back.
You got a master key for it?
The master key won't work in the lock. You must have blocked it up with something.
This is it.
Yep.
Police, open up. Barry? Barry, what are you doing? Come on, Barry, open up the door.
I'm surprised at you, Tom. I always gave you credit for a lot more intelligence. This'll likely cost you your job. You know that, don't you?
Bit handy with your fists, are you, Martin?
I haven't got a clue what you're talking about.
Helen's face.
Helen and I are a normal married couple. If you're suggesting anything
I wouldn't
else...
call belting your wife normal.
I'd be really careful about making insinuations if I were you,
I'm not
Tom.
insinuating anything. I'm telling you flat out. You're abusing your wife. Helen told me.
She's made a statement to that effect, has she? You or that police woman try and stir up any trouble between Helen and I, I'll go you for defamation, alienation of affection. I'll hit you with every civil suit there is.
Save your fist for the women, do you?
You're already in enough trouble as it is. Why don't you take some free advice, cut your losses?
I've discussed it with Sergeant Croydon. You must make a complaint against Martin now. We can pause the theft matters while we proceed against him. Helen, you must make a statement. It's the only way.
I can't.
We'll have cause to get him away from you. It's your chance to break free.
Where to?
There's a refuge at St. David's.
No.
Why not, Helen? I can get you in there.
It'd be the finish between us. He'd never forgive me.
For goodness sake, isn't that what you want?
The fact is, she has to be bloody mad, stealing from half the town. That's how it'll go in court. You know that, don't you? Psychiatric report.
You think so?
Everyone will feel sorry for me because I married a lame duck. She is, you know. Your father messed her up. I'm afraid I married damaged goods, Tom.
There's been a lot more damage since.
I'm sick of being pushed from pillar to post, all right? This is my country and I don't count for anything in it.
Yeah, all right, we'll have a chat about that once you come out.
I'm not coming out.
Oh, Barry, this is getting really annoying. You don't come out of there, I'm coming in. Barry, did you hear what I said?
Do you hear what I said? You're not listening to me. You only want me to come out so you can go home and have your tea.
Barry, it's my job. I can't leave you in that room. So come on, mate, be a good lad and come out.
Oh, mate now, is it? Nick, mate.
You might have a break in.
Go for it.
Sorry.
Barry, this is your last warning. Either you come out or I'm coming in. Now, come on, be reasonable. There's no point in breaking a perfectly good door.
What do I care? It's not my door.
Good on you.
Why does it always have to be you?
Isn't that funny, mate? I was going to say the same thing.
There, your surety. I believe that's all that's necessary. We're free to go. Come along, darling.
I blew it. I had my chance with her.
You gave her a chance, okay, and she didn't take it. Nothing more we could have done apart from putting her in the slammer, and he wasn't going to allow that. That's the end of it, Maggie.
Well, leave it to fate.
Unless and until she comes to us, stay away from it.
Barry Curtin Taylor.
Date of birth?
6/7/49.
Address? No fixed address.
6 Neil Crescent, Stanmore. Sydney, where I used to live.
When?
Till the bank took it back. We held on to it as long as we could. Don't know who's living there now.
No fixed address. Occupation unemployed.
See, that house was too grand for us. I like the other one better. Where the kiddies were born.
You got kids?
Oh, long gone. Like a house. They're with their mum. Somewhere. See, we had to rent. After I lost my job. And then one day, I've been out traipsing around job hunting. I came home. Sally and the kids were gone. Furniture was gone. She left me a mattress on the floor and a radio. And a note saying she'd had enough. You couldn't really blame her.
Didn't you go after him?
Of course I bloody went. She found someone else. He was providing for the kids, she said, and they were better off. Courts want to give me the kids. So that was it. Wasn't wanted. But I had a house once, and a family, and a good trade. I'll tell you something else. They didn't call me Barry when I had all that. I was Mr. Taylor then.
Barry Taylor.
What about it?
He's going to spend the night in the lockup.
Well, he's got his wish then. A roof over his head. Seems that was all he was bothered about.
Actually, I've got an idea about Barry Taylor.
Yeah, that one. So, G'day.
Mr. Matthews? Danny?
Who's your friend?
Well, the last time I gave a speech was in defence of keeping rabbits, Year 7 at school. The class voted in favour of compulsory myxomatosis.
Wayne said that you did some public speaking while you were at the academy.
Yeah, mostly of the I was proceeding in a westerly direction variety. Anyway, why didn't you ask him?
Oh, he'd just make a joke of it. Can you give me some tips?
Yeah, I've got to remember them. Okay, there's 3 things to remember. What's the subject? Who's the audience? And what's the occasion?
Well, the audience is the Country Women's Association.
Uh-huh.
They asked me while I was buying a cake. The woman who you had in here for shoplifting made it. Helen?
She's one of them.
Yeah. Subject, audience, what was the other thing?
Occasion. Roz, could you do something for me? Could you ring her and see if she's all right?
Helen?
Helen Burns.
Yeah, okay. Why don't you?
Oh, the boss, he's warned me off. He's watching me like a hawk. Look, this is the number, okay?
What's the catch?
No, there's no catch, Mr. Matthews. You need someone to help out here, and he needs a job.
Can't pay him.
No, bed and board would be enough for that bloke. Maybe if things pick up a bit later, you can give him a few dollars.
No, I don't know. Looks a bit shifty to me.
Listen, mate, It's no skin off my nose if you don't want this fella. But your son has to go to school. That's the law.
OK, let's have a look at him.
Good on you. Come on, Barry, don't be shy. Mr. Matthews, meet Mr. Taylor.
G'day.
G'day. Ever worked on a farm before? We mostly sheep with some cows down the back.
No one end of a cow from the other.
Did he say udder?
Yeah, I'm afraid he did.
Looks like we've got ourselves a funny fella. Come on.
When you get a minute, can you type this up for me?
What is it?
The new roster. Don't let anyone see it.
Okay.
How did you go?
Look, there's no answer.
I'm gonna go out there. If the boss needs sweetening up, remind him I made him a cup of tea.
How long will you be?
As quick as I can.
All right.
BKC to Mount Thomas 308.
Mount Thomas 308, this is Constable Doyle. I'm at 23 Acacia Avenue, Mount Thomas.
Go to Channel 38, Mount Thomas 308. Sergeant Croydon wants to talk to you.
Boss, this is Doyle. I'm at the Burns house.
I don't know what the hell you're up to, Doyle, but get over to the old quarry, Morrissey Road. We'll meet you there.
Boss?
And do it fast, fast as you can. No sirens or lights, we've got a jumper.
Just leave it to him, Mag. Stay here till we're wanted. That's all we can do.
Come on, Helen, give me a hand. I won't come any closer. Just take your time. There's no hurry.
How long's she been up there?
The call came 20 minutes ago. The kid spotted her. Don't know how long before that. I reckon she's had a go at slashing her wrists. There's blood in her car.
It's from broken glass. The pig she's married to locked her up. I want to go up to her.
Leave it to the boss. He knows her.
You're the one who's been hurt. There's no shame in that, Helen. Come on. Give me a hand.
Leave me alone. He said I was damaged goods.
Then you're going to prove him wrong, aren't you? Come on. Give us your hand. Not this, Helen. This won't solve anything. Stand up for yourself. Don't give Martin the satisfaction. No one can force you to do anything you don't want to do, Helen, but it's up to you. Only you can make things change.
Martin.
Martin can't hurt you anymore. I won't let him. Give me a hand. That's right. That's it.
She's unbalanced. You know she is.
You'll be facing charges too.
That'd be absurd. It was a domestic quarrel between husband and wife.
Indictable assault, unlawful imprisonment, among others. Charge him and lock him up.
This is bloody ridiculous. She'll never make a complaint against me.
She already has, Martin. Signed and on my desk. Doyle.
Boss, I know I was out of line.
What the hell do you think you were playing at? I told you to stay away from the Burnses.
I was worried about it because she didn't answer the
Did
phone.
I or did I not give you a direct order to stay away?
Yes, Sergeant.
Which you ignored. Do you want to transfer Doyle? Is that what you're pushing for?
No,
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
Well, you're going the right way about it.
Sergeant.
Hey, Nick, look at this. See the roster?
Oh, mate, it's a work of art, isn't it?
Here he is.
Wayne.
Wayne, old mate, how are you feeling
What's the
today?
matter?
Well, 3 6 a.m. starts in a row.
And I asked for that weekend off.
This isn't going to work, mate. You got me on an evening when I've been in court all day.
Oh, you've done all right for yourself, though, haven't you, looking after number one?
Too right, mate.
Yeah.
Listen, I was here till 8 o'clock last night working this thing out, so if you've got a problem, see the boss. He's approved the roster.
What's wrong?
Oh, they're complaining about the roster.
Bellyachers, a lot of them.
Yes, boss.
Patterson.
Mm-hmm.
Your wife.
Oh, yeah?
I heard a rumour she's going to address the country women's.
That's right.
Well, not that it's any of my business, but what's she going to talk about?
Not sure yet. They asked her for a police wife's view.
View of what?
Oh, what it's like being married to a country cop.
You're not country. You've only just got here from the city.
Yeah, I suppose.
But they asked her.
Hmm.
Never asked Nell.